The Weapons of World War I by Elingburg and Tamara Patterson. This cartoon symbolizes the domino effect of each country falling into the war. In 1914, none of the world leaders had anticipated the outbreak of a war such as terrible as this. The leaders of major nations played an important role in the diplomacy and decision-making of the countries. The World War I was an outcome of critical decisions made by these important people. A major military resource in World War I was the use of propaganda. These images symbolized to the audience a need for support or items that would benefit the men at war.
Uncle Sam, a well-known icon in our nation, was used for propaganda to recruit soldiers to war. This "We Can Do It" sign was used to get women pumped about working in the factories due to all the men being off at war.
As for the weapons, Zeppelins are rigid airships named after German Count Ferdinand von Zeppelin. They were first used in 1910 by DLAG, the world's first airline revenue service. By mid-1914, DLAG had carried over 1,500 flights. And then during World War I, the German military made extensive use of Zeppelins as bombers and scouts, killing over 500 people in bombing raids in Britain. Zeppelins could be much larger than non-rigid airships. Machine guns were the main killers in World War I, causing thousands of deaths. They were first used in the American Civil War, and the same tactics were then used in World War I. Machine guns shoot hundreds of rounds of ammo per minute. British Vickers machine gun was fired by a team of 2 who are wearing early as masks in case of a gas attack. Germans were the most confident in the use of machine guns and had them at the front of all their battle lines. Tanks were first used in the Battle of Flares and then in the Battle of the Somme. They were highly unreliable, but they moved fighting to the Western Front, which took away from the horrors of the trench warfare. The leading supporter of the tank was Lieutenant Colonel Ernest Swinton. Gas was the most feared weapon of all in World War I. It was indiscriminate and could be used in trenches without any knowledge of the victims, and when no attack was in progress. This was more horrible than the other weapons because suffering from the injuries could go on for days or weeks before you died. Torpedoes were used by submarines, primarily Germans. They used them to blow up ships carrying supplies from America to Britain.